This is my iveco. It's the 13S12. Just on fully restoring it. When I first got it, it was a bit of a mess. I got bumped with it really. When I first went to see it, I did all the tap test. Unfortunately, I didn't take a magnet with us, but I did a tap test and everything seemed right. All the seals, the bottom end seemed right. There was just a couple of few outriggers that were rusty and needed a bit of work doing. And when I looked under the bonnet, I could see a bit of rust below the battery tray and a bit of rust below the bottle. From underneath the wheel arches, I couldn't see anything. It was spot on. As far as I was concerned, it was spot on. I did the tap test. Sounded like metal. Didn't sound hollow, like, you know, when you're tapping filler. Got it home, decided to tackle the surface rust. Took the bottle out, started grinding it back. Found out it was mostly silicone, bits of steel, and what else was it? Sealant. Same with the battery tray. These were all gone. All this was gone. So I cut it out from here. There was just a big hole there, and there was a big hole at that side as well. And then getting down to the back, I ended up replacing every sill, every one, even the rear arches. I also replaced the floor as well. Needs a good clean up again. So I still need to go over, give it a clean down, a lick of paint, seal it all. Same with the chassis. The BM wanted it green like a turtle. I've obviously got to replace that tyre as well. So I fully resprayed it in this Nardo grey, and then the wife has tackled some airbrushing on it, which is pretty sweet. I made a back step for it as well, which is nice. But all the plastics, all the panels are painted up. I just need to seal it all, stone chip it and seal it, and then I'll put all the plastics on to stay. But while I'm at this stage, I wanted to sort some wiring gremlins out. A few lights on the dash, a couple of lights don't work, so I'm going to go through the wiring and get that done, because I've just started putting the dash back in as well. Which is flocked, it's like a grey flock, and then we did a hydro dip of all the plastic parts. I put Range Rover P38 seats in. They're all fully working. I've just disconnected it for now while I put the dash back in, which they're pretty sweet. Yeah, I just need to sort this wiring out. I don't seem to have any software for the diagnostics. I've got the Delphi, but it doesn't seem to want to read it. So I need to get that sorted out, because I've got a couple of lights on the dash, so I'm going to tackle these. I've got the injector light, oil and water, fuel and water, water and fuel, sorry, and then another light pops up. It'll pop up in a second, that one there, for the water level. The water's fine, so I need to tackle that, so I'm going to leave the hardest one till last. I'm going to do that last, and I want to tackle this one and then this one's not plugged in. There's nothing on the bottom of the fuel filter. That's where it says it goes in the manual, but there's nothing on the bottom of it, so Right, so I've took the coolant bottle down. I've took the sensor from underneath. It just sits underneath. This is the sensor. Got the ignition on, so I'm going to test powers. So, got 10 volts there. I'll test the ground. So I've got my test light on. Right, so I'll test the ground. There's my test light lit. So we've got powers and grounds. Right. So I'll plug this in. I'm going to test the sensor now. Obviously it needs power to close the circuit. So what I need to do now, because it works on a magnet. So I've got a magnet here. We'll just test it. Make sure this works. So we know the light comes on, stays on. So now when we try it, all the lights come on. It takes a couple of seconds to come back on. It's back on. And now it's off. So we know the sensor works. So now it's back on. Go back off again, must have moved. Now it's back off. So sensor is working. So I managed to clean the bottle out. It was full of like rusty silt, so I didn't video it, but I've cleaned it out. I also ran the water through the engine till it come out clear, and now everything seems to be working. Well, I mean the water. The little symbol goes, the warning to the water. It doesn't come back on. So it must have just been, the magnet must have been stuck inside with all that crap. So that's it, done that part. Just got the other two to do now, the injector and the water and fuel. Cheers.